All right, Grace, tell me about first coming into the bullpen there, bases loaded, 2-out situation. You get that big pop-up there to keep it a one-run game. Tell me about that sequence.
I've been in that situation a bunch of times, so it wasn't anything new or anything to stress about. All I had to do was bring my best and get my team back into the dugout as fast as I can, and that was just the situation that happened, so it was good.
You guys would have liked to have swept them, but how does it feel to take the series against Kansas?
Everybody knows that we could have won that game, or we should have won that game, so it's just going to fuel us for this weekend at Oklahoma State.
You come in there in relief of Sona and Angelina. What's the biggest thing that you saw from their pitching performances that you applied to yours when you came out in the circle?
When Ange was coming out, she told me just to attack the batters, and that's exactly what I did. All I have to do is get ground outs for my team so that they could get into the dugout. I don't have to strike people out. I don't have to do all that because I have amazing defense behind me, so they'll get the outs for me.
Tell me about preparing coming out of the bullpen, because your numbers coming out as a reliever has been magnificent throughout your career. What's the key to being ready as a reliever versus a starter?
We have a saying, it's stay ready so you don't have to get ready. So like when we're in the bullpen, like we're always hot, we're always ready. Whatever the situation is, we're like ready to go in for that situation, and we've prepared for every situation at practice. So it's not anything to stress about when we go out there. It's just do our thing and bring our best.
When you look at Casey Hamilton as she's pitching in this circle, what makes her such a tough pitcher for UCF's hitters to hit against?
She attacks our hitters, and she has a plan against our hitters, so she just stuck with it, and when our hitters adjusted, she adjusted too, and I think that's what makes pitchers really good, is being able to adjust to the hitters. So I think she did really good on that.
As a staff, you only give up 4 runs this week. And just speak to the closeness of this staff, because your numbers can be called at any moment.
Yeah.
You obviously have Sarah, you had Caitlin do what they did Friday and Saturday. Today your numbers called Sona, Angelina, the rest of the staff. This tightness of a bond that I've noticed from you all as a staff.
Yeah, we're very close. Even though there's 9 of us, we're super close. We spend every minute at practice together, and we just bond over our pitching. Like if something's not working for me, I can go and ask Sarah what helps her with that pitch, what helps Ange with that pitch, and they could give me advice on that. I think it's good having different perspectives because everybody has different experience with that pitch. So I think it helps us because we work off of each other.
What have you learned about the margins in this league? I mean, a walk here, maybe a hit batter, and that can be the difference in a game.
Yeah, the game is very fast, so sometimes it could creep up on you, so you just have to slow it down and like connect with your defense. Everything's going to be okay. It's just a game, so just taking one pitch at a time.
What's the biggest thing that you feel like you've learned about playing in the Big 12 this weekend?
I would say that their hitters attack a lot quicker in the counts, and they do not give up. There's not one pitch that they give up on, so you have to take advantage of every single pitch when you're throwing and when you're hitting.
What's the biggest difference between this UCF softball team that came on opening day versus now?
I think we won it a lot more, and we know that we have to win and beat these teams early in the season, because later in the season it's gonna get harder. So we just have to keep going.
What's the biggest thing you're going to be taking with you from this weekend as you go to face number 4 Oklahoma State in Stillwater, first road series?
Just because we win 2 games doesn't mean to let up on the 3rd game. Just keep going, keep grinding every single inning, every single pitch.
Back during media day, we were introduced to your mysterious new motto, STW. While you can't tell us what it is, as this was sworn to secrecy, do you feel like the team has lived up to that motto so far this season?
To an extent, I think we can do a lot better with it, but I know that we will. It's gonna happen.
Awesome. Best of luck in Stillwater, Grace.
Thank you.